You know, one thing you mentioned that we talked about Darryl Rogers, this lasting impression, and it really is important to a football player because I know the coaches look at the last game for the whole next year, and that's enough inspiration to make a guy play well.
And he's made that very clear. He told us he enunciated that to his team during the week at practice. Jim McMahon brings them out. Up the middle, complete to the tight end, Moorhead for a first down. At the 49-yard line of the Bears. Some conversation between Van Horn and a couple of...
In the backfield, both backs were up on the wing trying to get strictly man-for-man situations, and Watkins makes a good play on Willie Galt as you can see the ball coming right into your front room, and here comes Watkins to bat the ball away.
What? Chicago in Detroit territory for the first time. Man under pressure. Walter Payton.
And Angelo King, number 92, is the guy that's responsible. He's at the bottom right of your screen to cover Payton out of the backfield. He gives him a little dipsy-do and gets a step on him, and that's a pretty tough job for a linebacker.
Into the game with 84 tackles. Loss of 5, second and 15. The ball back at the 22. Flags are down. The pass complete to Payton, and Payton inside the slot formation left. McKinnon in the slot. Wide out is Willie Galt. First down, they swing it to Suey.
Walter Payton in motion much more in this game than they have in previous games. So the Chicago Bears always seem to, Mike Ditka comes up with a new wrinkle in formations or this for every game. He feels that's important to kind of shake up a defensive team because they look at game films from the previous couple of games, and when you see new formations, even though they may be the same plays, it can be disconcerting.
4 down linemen now for the Lions. Steve Bach is in defensively, and Dennis Gentry comes in. He's become kind of a third down figure for the Bears over the last several weeks. They've been throwing the ball to him or trying to get it to him on the third down pass plays. And 37.
I think it was Curtis Green who got there first. He's number 62. He gets by there. Mark Bortz puts the hit on McMahon, and then Ferguson comes in and cleans up as a good pass rush out of the Detroit.
Payton's in for Suey. Play action. Lots of time. McMahon intended for McKinnon. To the Lions' 42-yard line. A 37-yard gain and a first down. Record. And yet not as many no-shows as I expected in this blustery weather today. Big crowd. McMahon. Complete to Reitman. Reitman gets by one man, and Reitman blasts his way. Bell.
Nice play action by McMahon, and you're going to see Reitman put on a pretty good move here as McMahon rolls out one way, and here comes Reitman, and he puts a move on August Curley, number 50 here. Here's the big man, 240 pounds, and he just dekes him right out, and then it takes about 6 Lions.
0-2 to play. Slot formation left. McMahon, lots of time. Broken up down the sideline. Bobby Watkins knocking it away from, and Watkins picked it up and stayed with him.
Well, they were hoping that they could maybe get a linebacker covering on Walter Payton as they've had in certain situations, but Watkins showed the fact that he's a cornerback, he could turn it on there and recover, and batted the ball away. Bobby Watkins.
Second down and 15. They fake the draw. Screen pass for Suey. Suey for the first down. See the marker where he had to get for the first down out of the corner of his eye.
Oh, you can see the fake to Suey, and McMahon wanted to throw that screen sooner, but he couldn't because Suey was a little bit tangled up. Now 59, Jimmy Williams had a shot to get at him. Right here, you got the first down for Chicago.
He had to get by William Graham and August Curley, who were the men who knocked him off his pins, but he got to the first down marker at the 40.
Or I should say 14-1 right now.
They didn't look too good in the first half, actually. Their defense, of course, continues to shine, but offensively, some turnovers and 3 sacks given up. Jim McMahon, he's got lots of time on this one. Up the middle, complete. Willie Galt takes a tough hit, but holds on at the 35-yard line of the Bears. 19-yard gain as William Graham gave him a pretty good shot.
And excellent pass blocking by the Bears because the Detroit Lions defensive lineman never got close to McMahon, and when you can have that kind of time to survey the field And Graham does what a good defensive back does. He's going to catch the pass. Galt caught it, and he has to take his punishment. He put a big hit on Galt.
McMahon, we talked about being sacked 3 times. He gave up 2 interceptions in the first half, but he was 10 of 15, or is now 10 of 15, 158 yards on the day. Payton in motion.
Yeah, William Graham, 33 at the bottom of your screen. He's got to pick Moorhead up when he gets deep. Moorhead's first coverage was by Jimmy Williams, and he can't stay with him. And by the time
has gone with a knee injury. Joe Ferguson, the quarterback, knocked out of the game in the first series. Singletary has been hurt for the Bears. And Payton on the swing pass picks up about 4 yards, forced out by William Gay. Gay ranging out from his defensive end position there in that particular defensive situation, and Gay reading it. No. Payton in motion. McMahon just picked his way through there and got the first down. Good blocking by Bortz and Hilgenberg for Jim McMahon. And so the Bears are first and goal, leading 13-3 on the kickoff return by Dennis Gentry, 94 yards to open the second half here at the Silverdome.
They're out to the outside with all that beef in there.
Man looking it over, and he didn't see a number he expected to see, so he calls timeout.
And we'll see if Jim McMahon and Mike Ditka agree on which play should be called.
Well, I wonder if we'll see the fridge. We're in fridge territory here.
Yeah, we are in fridge territory, but Mike.
Second and goal, Bears. They've got the play call. McMahon to throw, dumps it in the end zone, but the receiver fell down. Matsui. The ball was there for him. He was wide open, but Suey just stumbled on the artificial turf.
The old partial rollout, and there was some pressure. The Lions forced him back here, and Suey was trying to turn around. The ball was back on the other side of his shoulder and just stumbled and got caught on the turf. So the Bears now have a
third and goal, and they had the right play call. That's apparent. That was an automatic touchdown if he doesn't fall down. With a little lob pass. Third and goal. 2 linebackers now back in for the Lions. The refrigerator is not up there. Man under pressure and overthrows Willie Galt. Man chased all the way back to the 20-yard line by Keith Ferguson. Had to throw the ball a little sooner than he wanted to, and was over the top.
The Lions brought a lot of people that time. You see Jimmy Williams on the chase. Ferguson is on the chase, and forced him to throw the ball before he wanted to. Took a little hit, but notice Ferguson put his hands back. Hey, I didn't hurt him. The ball was gone. I didn't try and hurt him. At any rate, the Bears failed to get the touchdown and will settle for the attempt at a...
But I won't do that if we're in any danger of losing the football game. Well, the Lions are playing to win too. Payton. Picked up by the Lions when Kurt Allerman went on injured reserve. Allerman had been signed after another injury. The Lions have had their share, to say the least. Payton with blockers. Gonna throw. Will he go? Complete yard line for a first down. Check it. That's incorrect. But McMahon going for the end zone and missed everything. Intended for Galt. Bears are second and not that last play.
Dennis Gentry has come on for Chicago, along with Kenny Marjoram, and the Lions are substituting accordingly.
Yeah, they got 4 new men in on the field.
A bunch of defensive backs.
Frizzell and Galloway. And the shotgun on third and goal. McMahon will take off. Dives into the end zone.
Did they give him the touchdown there? It looks like...
Evidently
yes.
not. Yes or no? Yeah, they gave it to him. See whether his knee was down. It looked to me like he got the ball in.
Okay, McMahon's best ability is to feel that pass rush and spot the opening up the middle, and he went heck for election on this one. He did not slide in. He decided he wanted the touchdown and took the dive It looked like he hit right on the end zone.
Butler for the point after. It is good. And some rough stuff down there, even on the conversion play. These guys are taking this game very seriously indeed. And the Bears widen their lead with 13:44 to play regulation time, 23-10. Tim Ryan with Johnny Morris, and you see McMahon on the bench there with his guard Tom Thayer, and a little scrape on the back of his passing hand. That came as he landed on the goal line and evidently was in the end zone before his knee hit.
Actually,
second down, the Bears with their full first-team offense in. The pass intended for Moorhead, incomplete. Good rush by the Lions. Fantetti and Williams were blitzing. And McMahon backpedaling, couldn't get it to Moorhead. Moorhead actually couldn't clear fast enough for him to.
the old stride started to shorten on him there, didn't it?
McMahon to the end zone. Yes or no? Touchdown. Kind of a slow call. Kenny Marjoram, the receiver. And meanwhile, upfield near the 40-yard line, tempers flaring again. And flags being thrown as the officials would like to just get this one over with without any fisticuffs. And the coaches, Wayne Fonts there and Darrell Rogers, helping to separate the combatants. But Marjoram with a diving grab of the pass from Jim McMahon.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll take a look at the pass.
We have personal foul, Detroit, number 33.
William Graham gets called for the penalty. It's Kenny Marjoram who makes the reception here with a nice move to the inside and then to the outside. But it's living dangerously. The game is over, and you've got McMahon in there, you've got Walter Payton in there, and you've got the playoffs coming up. You got to wonder, see, just for a shot, just exactly like that, the game is over with, and McMahon's taking those kind of shots. I don't understand it.
You don't understand why they're
Electric kind of a play, but Mike Ditka is now 19 of his last 21 games. You know, that's 19-2. That's pretty good.
They have beaten NFC Central teams 8 consecutive times and now 9 on the road. They have dominated the NFC Central. And that is the final score. Bears 37, Detroit 17 for Johnny Morris, Tim Ryan.